What is up, guys? Back in the video. Today, guys, we're gonna be talking about what if all of Ash's male companions meet up. So, this is obviously this is gonna be a two-part series. I would eventually do a female one. And yeah, so so let's get right into this. So, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about what if Kiawe, Sophocles, Brock, Silent, Clement, Max. I might add Max in here. Maybe not. Maybe that's to depend on I don't know. I'll think about adding Max in here. And and Go too. I can't forget about Go. And yeah, so let's move on to the video. So let's get on to let's just say there was a party, let's just say, okay. Well, we could do it like this. What is it called when is it like a groom party when all of Ash's boy friends, not like boyfriends, but like friends that are boys meet up, or in other words, get together for a party, and then all the bachelor's party, that's what it's called. So imagine Ash at a bachelor party with all of his, even though he's not getting married. Let's just have an imaginary session real quick. Let's just say they're all together, all the male ones. What would the party be like? So if it would be I feel like Clement and Brock, Silent and Brock would be talking a lot, just because they are alike in personalities. Because of the fact that, one, they're older. They're both older. That's one of the reasons why I'm saying I said they're alike, because they are both older in the sense, and also they're also more mature than a lot of the other companions. I'm not saying Clement's not mature, or Kiawe's not mature. Well, Sophocles is definitely not mature. I'm just saying that they not as mature as Brock and Silent. And they also don't want to necessarily be Pokemon. Not their main goal is not to be Pokemon trainer. Silent's goal is to be not Silent. Clement's goal is to be, it involves being a Pokemon trainer. Kiawe's goal is to become an Island Kahuna, like his grandfather. Sophocles' goal, I don't really care. Sophocles' goal is to be an astronaut. I'm surprised he fit in this. And then Max's goal is to be a Pokemon trainer. Brock and Silent actually have Silent actually have a lot that in common, that they don't want to just be Pokemon trainers. They want to be something else involved. Brock wants to be a Pokemon doctor. He originally wanted to be a Pokemon breeder, but then he changed his mind in Sinnoh and wanted to become a Pokemon doctor, and that's why he left to go train as. That's why he left Ash to go train as Pokemon doctor, because he was originally staying with Ash because he could train to be a Pokemon breeder while he was on a journey with him. But to become a Pokemon doctor, he had to go to school, etc. So that's a reason. That's one of the reasons why they are in common, and I feel like they would be. Well, Brock obviously would be Ash's best man. I need to.
Hey, for wires!
Shut up! Cut that out. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, so continue my story. Let's assume it's not a wedding, because I don't know why I'm getting into this whole wedding thing. But obviously Brock is one of the closest to Ash's companions out of all of them, just because of how the bond that they have together. No homo. Let's just get that out there. The bond that they have out there, and I think it's really cool with the fact that that Ash has like these older companions that he travels with, and that they looked up to Ash for like a long time and they admired his battling style. Not saying they really looked up to him. I don't mean that, but I mean they admire his battling style and the ways that he, I guess you could say, trained. Now moving on to the other companions. Clement. I feel like Clement and Sophocles would be talking a lot just because they both are inventors. Sophocles is obviously 2.0 because he's a trash inventor. Well, I can't say that because Clement's inventions blow up, but and Sophocles don't. But Sophocles aren't as advanced, I would say, as Clement. The only reason why Clement's inventions are not that well is because he's just missing that one piece. That one thing he's missing is the one that he, I guess you can necessarily say, he needs. So now moving on to Larry. And Max would kind of feel like would be the odd one out, and I wouldn't say necessarily he would go to the party because it kind of is like a Pokemon trainer kind of thing. So let's just not include Max because, I mean, if Max was there, he would probably be like in the kids section, and well, I would say him and Bonnie would be together somewhere, just because they are around the same age, and they would most likely be at home being babysat. So yeah. Now let's see. Like, I feel like if they were all together, they would. I know some like Max was. Brock is silent. Silent might want to battle, I guess, to see I know Ash would want to battle all of them. And oh yeah, before I say this, I'm excluding like Gary and all of his other Paul and all of his other rivals because they weren't technically traveling companions. And I'm excluding James and Meowth, even though they technically kind of were traveling companions or are traveling companions. They're not necessarily in this situation right now, and Ash would definitely not invite them to a party. So I think I'm gonna wrap up this video soon. I want to say a few more things. I feel like when Brock comes back, I know he already actually. I feel like when Silent comes back, he's gonna have another Pokemon, just because we haven't seen him in real life 8 years. But in this kind of talk, we haven't seen him in longer than 3 journeys, I would say. Oh, I forgot about Go. Whoops. Yeah, and I feel like he would have another Pokemon. And I forgot about Kiawe. So I feel like Kiawe and Go would be talking, just because they are really. I mean, Go is not as deep into battling as Kiawe is, but he is really deep in the battling. So I feel like they would meet. I mean, they're kind of the odd ones out because they are not as in depth, I guess you could say, alike as each other, but they have some similarities. By the fact that they are kind of Ash's rivals. I know Kiawe is, and I know all of them technically are, but not deep rivals. But I mean, it would I feel like the party would just be one, Ash wanted to battle everyone, and 2, Ash wanting to not Ash, but all of his other charm fans. There would just be a big talk fest, and they would do games and stuff like that. If people would be asking how this blah blah blah. All right, let me just get this straight out. The girls one is gonna be a longer video just because there's more of them, and that's gonna be I guess you could say, bigger event. And to be honest, for me to be talking, I'm gonna laugh a few times just because of the things I know I'm already gonna say. I'm probably gonna record that also today, and it's just gonna be funny in some parts. Personally, sorry about that. I smacked my mic. Yeah, personally, I think it's gonna be funny. But yeah, going back to this. Actually, I think that's gonna be it for the video. I don't have anything else to talk about. So in conclusion, like after talking about all that, it's just gonna be. I feel like it would just be like a talk fest. They're like all like they're all really good and close friends with Ash, and a lot of them look up to Ash. Like, well, Max looks up to Ash, but some of the other like Javin companions used to look up to Ash because of the fact that he was such a good battler. In that sense, I'm talking about Sophocles because he's the only, and Clement because they both kind of looked up to Ash in the circumstance. But in Silent and Brock admired what Ash, his like spirit and all that stuff. And so yeah, I think that's a great video. If you guys enjoyed the video, oh hold on, sorry, I almost forgot to change this. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. If the subscribe button is red, make it gray. Don't click the button. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you guys want to see my future videos, make sure to hit the notifications button. And yeah, before I end this, as you guys see, I'm running out of images. I'm worshiping images to use my video. So if you guys find any other ones, just send them to me, and I will probably put them in my video because I Google search and look on Reddit for a lot of them, and some of them some of the fan art ones I can't do just because of the fact that I've tried to keep my channel PG, and some of them aren't. Some of them are PG-13. Well, some of them are R, but I've said a lot of them PG-13. So, and I try to keep my channel PG. So yeah, have a great rest of your day and night, and peace, everyone.